You talk about the heartbeat and the active phase that you were speaking of before.
I came into contact with a woman, just wild synchronicity. I came into contact with a woman, Suzanne Johnson, who heard my radio show and decided to go to see Eric Pearl and become a reconnective healer. And when she came back, we met in this very serendipitous moment of how we came together, which every person that I'm meeting now has some connection. And she heard me on the radio, didn't know it was me that was on the radio that had inspired her to go to the reconnection. And when we met, we started receiving certain information, her more than me. And the information I was receiving it was about a heartbeat, and that somehow when we are in that bad energy, or however anyone would say those struggles, what's happening is, according to this information, is we're in this VFib. VFib, ventricular fibrillation, it's a heart rhythm where the heart is literally just fibrillating. It's vibrating. The energy in the heart, the electrical energy in the heart, is just vibrating at such a rapid rate that your heart doesn't know what to do. Mm-hmm. And your heart is fibrillating out of control. That's what happens when people have a heart attack, or when they go into these different types of heart rhythms. It's a deadly heart rhythm. You defibrillate to get people out of that heart rhythm. When you shock someone, it's called defibrillation. And what we have found is that many people get stuck in that VFib pattern in their heart. And through this information that we were sifting through, we realized that what we were seeing and what we were receiving is the information that we are all in this pattern of the heart. Everything goes back to the heart. We believe that our brain is what is thinking or what is receiving. And in actuality, the brain of our lives, if anyone has studied heart math, if you haven't, heart math is amazing. That is the energy that is coming from us, is the heartbeat. It's also the heartbeat of the universe. If anyone has studied quantum physics, it's the same thing. It's that beat, it's that rhythm. And when we come out of that rhythm and go into VFib, or everything is vibrating at that rate, we need someone or something to shock us, to get us back into the rhythm of what our heart is. And as we're receiving information, it is the information of the universe. It's in that pattern. Mm-hmm. So I was saying how we wake up when we're in that QRS waveform, and then we fall back to sleep, then wake up and fall back to sleep. At least that's what I used to believe. Mm-hmm. And in actuality, we're not. We are in that pattern of we receive the information, and then we get time to apply it. This is our application. We receive the information, and then we apply, and receive the information, and then we apply. And now, as we're receiving information more rapidly, we're in that heartbeat. And when we get into the heartbeat of the universe, and into the heartbeat of Source, and we are all on that same level, now we're receiving that information to get the earth back into that heartbeat. And that resonates with me. It resonates with me. It may not resonate with everyone. And I'm hoping that at least whatever information I could give today, that it resonates with someone and gives someone peace, and at least sends them on their new path, or their more explorative path.
No, it's beautiful, absolutely. And one question that I like to ask people is, what has been your inspiration in your life? What's been your greatest inspiration?
Wow, there's just been so many. I would have to say my greatest inspiration is that little girl. It's the little girl that I was. And that little girl who was capable of taking on the strength of this adult now. And I think about everything I am able to do now and just how fortunate I feel that with the practice that I have now and the strategies I have now, that I can go back and I can sit with her now and talk to her now. And I can understand that I really wasn't alone. I myself was going back as I do now. I go back and I sit with her and I hold her, that I was there all along and that I was giving myself strength. This future me was there giving her strength all along, saying, you'll understand someday. You'll understand someday. And I think that has been my greatest inspiration, that I knew I would always go back for her. I knew I would always go back.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for your time today. You are an absolute inspiration. So thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
Amy, thank you so much for your time today. It was such a pleasure to have a chance to meet you and to hear you speak about your journey through your life and the way that you embrace your experiences and grow from them. I love the way you look at everything as a gift and the way that you use all of your gifts as a catalyst for change or for just creating the exact life that you want to live. You are a true inspiration. It was such a pleasure to meet you, and I wish you every bit of success, happiness, and love.